So next up will be building a shower bench. This is after all the other prep work is done. It's literally the last step to do before tiling. So concrete boards up and waterproofed nicely. Shower pans in. I went ahead and dry fitted these. These are 16 inches tall, and then these ones over here are 8 inches by 8 inches, and these ones are like 3.5 by 8 inches, but 16 inches tall. You can get different sizes, yada yada, at a store to try to get them fit in there nicely. So they need to be real snug. Like I still have to push that one down more, but it fits. So steps here will be to thinset everything, thinset the floor. So you're going to see, I'm going to take this pin, I'm going to make a little mark. Just so I have an idea, sorry about that, where to go with my thinset. So I know that my thinset will come out that far. So thinset the floor, side walls, back walls. We're going to thinset in between each of these blocks to bond them together, and then we'll thinset the top and the front and put concrete board on that, waterproof it, and we're good. So first step will be to mix up the thinset, and we'll get rolling. Alright, thinset mixed up. So now just start throwing it down. Again, all over the floor. I use a 1/2 inch trowel. Next up, cinder blocks. And what we want to do is load up thinset all around your block. And then you make sure it adheres nicely. Get them nice and tweaked. Loading it up is all. Then on these next ones, you probably want to go ahead and do both sides because you're getting to limited space. slide the last one. It's real tight like this, you gotta find a way to wiggle it. I'm not even joking. Okay, so what I was doing was just kind of going over, smoothing out. Doesn't really matter. Filling in the little gaps, you know. So if you have a pre-sloped floor, it most likely is going to slope down already. So I was just kind of filling in these gaps back here. Next, you want to measure. Get yourself your Durarock concrete board and measure your width and your depth. We're going to put the top piece on. I'll probably make it just a little bit longer than what this is. So this is 8 inches. Or I bet you this is probably like 7 and 7.6 inches. I'm probably going to make it 8 inches. That way it kind of hangs over a little bit and the front piece will butt up nicely to it. So let's cut that. Then we'll put them on. Okay. So you got your pieces cut. Now you just load. We'll start with the top. Load it up with your Thinset. Now these concrete blocks may be uneven, like this one right here is sitting taller than this other one. That's fine. It's nothing we can't fix. So I'm going to put a heavy amount on here. Probably kind of loading up the back more than I do the front. Take your piece, and you'll want to drop some Thinset on the back of this dude. So I drop it on there. Push it on just a little bit, but you don't want to push it on too much because you want to make sure that it's sloping down just a little bit. And make sure it's nice and level everywhere. Beautiful. Beautiful. And again, you want to make sure it's just sloping down just a little bit. So you check it. Make sure you're good and level. Push down until you're level. And there she lies. That way it can roll off to the drain. Now we'll do the front part. Just rinse and repeat what we just now did. Alright, last piece here. So again, Thinset. Alright, and there you go. So the last thing that we will do now is I'll put some cement board tape around edges, this little gap right here, and down on these edges, and then we will waterproof it, and you're good to go. Alright, so in the process of waterproofing, final step of it, as you can see, I did tape, Thinset. Got the tape in on the joint and the cracks there, grooves, whatever, and then sand it down, the Thinset, smooth it out, and now I'm just going over with waterproof. I even come down a little bit further down here, not too far, that's just 1.5 inches probably. And so I'll finish waterproofing it, and you're good to go.